research on microplastics is raising concerns about beverages contained in glass bottles. France's safety agency released new findings Friday. It shows certain drinks in glass bottles contain more microplastics than those in plastic ones. The unexpected discovery is reigniting a conversation about the labeling and packing process for these drinks. The study involves sodas, beer, lemonade, iced tea, and water sold in a variety of bottles in France. Scientists discovered glass bottles on average contain 100 microplastics per liter, while plastic bottles had much fewer. In some instances, levels in plastic bottles were 50 times lower than those of glass bottles. Researchers say they expected the opposite to be true. Scientists say most of the microplastics in glass bottles come from paint on the caps. They say caps often rub up against each other in storage, leading to tiny scratches invisible to the naked eye. Researchers are still unsure how the microplastics wind up in our drinks during the bottling and storage processes. Beer saw the most microplastics per liter with an average of 60 particles. Water saw the lowest levels with as few as 1.6 particles per liter. Wine also showed very few microplastics, even those with caps on glass bottles. That is another aspect of the study that the team says they're looking into. Scientists say drink manufacturers could easily reduce the amount of microplastics in bottles by better cleaning caps. They note that by a simple cleaning with air, water, and alcohol, they can reduce contamination by 60%. While the long-term impacts of consuming microplastics are still being explored, recent studies show humans already intake about a credit card's worth of plastics each week. Research shows microplastics in the body have been linked to dementia, cancer, heart attacks, and strokes. But scientists involved in France's study say the risk to our health posed by microplastics in bottles is still largely unknown. They say that's because there is currently no way to measure the amount of microplastics that are safe to consume, if any. For more on this story, download the Straight Arrow News app or visit san.com. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Kaylee Carey.